Hello, good evening. We are all very welcome. Good evening, good evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've missed you too. I've missed you, my co-cancer. I've missed you. Trust me, I have missed you. Trust me, I have missed you. Thank you so much. I've missed you. Mogop. It be like say I go be among number 1 to 10. As I don't almost break leg, notification not be my mate. Oh, crispy tasty. I be crispy tasty. I be Tolu. Tolu, glasses, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I purposely say I must wear sunshade. You know, these glasses, I must wear it because I want to talk from my heart. You understand? And I want to show off my my glass. You have such a you have such good looking siblings and family. Thank you so much, Ify baby. Thank you, darling Ify. You're delicious like fresh fish. Thank you, Sister Lola. Cut Clarks. Hi. Miriam Tipari. Thank you, Sister Lola. I so much appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My siblings, all of them, they know I always have a program. Sometimes if they are available, they peep in and look. I want she and her people, they don't start. And they go. Or some of them just watch, they don't comment. So don't worry. Sometimes they are here with us, you know. They are here with us, especially my eldest sister. Most times she's here with us. Yeah, trust me. Hello, court owners. How are we today? Yes, yeah, this is your Google. No, this one is Google. Google is different. This one is Google from Palace of King George. Because only our chandeliers. Because he get chandeliers now. Now where I come from, now from as I go England now, I want the town King Charles fún mi nìyẹn. Kọ́ tí wọ́n fún mi nìyẹn. Sister Wande, thank you for tagging people. Thank you so much, Sister Wande. Thank you for that commitment. God bless you all the way. Flaky Shuku TV, how are you, darling? How is my family over there? How is my brother and our children? I know you are doing well. I know you are doing well. Keep it up. Not be small channel. I know say Tolu go talk. This Gogu is shaprapra o sha o shagidi goni. Mo purposely ni mo ni yes. Mbo ma gbe Gogu mi wonu chat leni. I must enter with Gogu. You're all very welcome. Let's try and greet each other. You understand? Try and share. You know, try and share. Try and share. You see, that's the only way that the page, and you know, this is another page that we are using. You understand? And you people are not following it. I discovered that many of you are not following and you are not subscribing to the page. You see now, we are just not moving. You know, it's not helpful. You understand? It's not helpful when we are not moving forward with the page and everything. So it's always good you try and share. You try and that will help the page also to grow. We are not liking the page. We are not giving our review. That other page, we know what is happening there. You know, this one again, I'm trying to build this one as a backup. People are not, please try to share. Try to make it move, you know, and give your reviews. It's always helpful, you know. Just anything to help the page. Just give it. Review. You understand? In fact, this page now, if you people are not careful, it's you know, I can't keep opening pages and they'll keep saying go and open here, go and open. I can't. When one is not doing well and you open and you start another one, you people are not ready to move, make it move. Co-work, what really helps a page is interaction. I must let you people know. Interaction. And that's why you see me trying to put things on board so that even when I'm not there, I just put things so that you know, you people get it that okay, the page needs communication, it needs interaction, it needs you to be typing on it, it needs you to like it, share it. That is how Facebook helps a page to move. But when you people are not doing that, it is what you are, the signal you are giving to Facebook is that this page is not good. I always say to you people, that's what helped that other page, you know, to even get to where it is before they say, you know, all these terrible things happening now. In fact, this one too, it actually, it was, if people don't push it, it may have a lot of magic, and it's tiring. It's tiring for me. Cooking what motivating for me now. Everybody on social media, they are doing it, they are getting money. Me, I come, even when I see that it's not like there's money in it, but the fact that they ain't go like love, motivating. So I'm not making money, I'm not getting the followership, I'm not getting it. No, so motivating. It's not motivating. Motivate me, rara. You have to try for me too now. At least I always keep you people, you know, informed. I carry you along. I do everything. So it goes to show that we have a relationship. But then you try in the end, but I do. I'm committed. I'm committed. Okay, let me greet first. Kintoma rant. Before people will say, hey, you enter with glass, come the rant too. Hey, Sister Lola Yeni is number 1. Wow. Welcome on board. Owners of the country, like by number 1, 2, 3. Miriam Desafe is number 2. Guess what happened to me? Before I start the story now, before I greet you people, guess what happened to me? My wedding ring, the band, the engagement one, got missing. This trip, we searched the hotel. We look for it. We don't now know if it's the taxi that we took from the airport, because it's the first day we arrived, as we got there, that we discovered. I saw it I used it, and it's you people have kept this wedding ring for years. Me kinwo. You people were asking me, where's your wedding ring? That was sometime in March, before April. Where's your wedding ring? Why are you not wearing your wedding ring? Why is she bad? Okay, to make you people happy. Now here I go bring out my wedding ring, because I kept it purpose. I don't wear it. I won't lie. Me kinwo. So I said, okay, since my anniversary is in May, I did Nikai May. I did wedding. You know, I have different dates. I said, since my anniversary is in May, my wedding is in June, different months and everything. I said, okay, let me wear it for April. I started wearing the wedding ring. Come and see how it's only the band, you know, it's 2 engagement and wedding. So the engagement ring is like a band like this. Is missing. So the ring, because what happened was that when I got to, at a point, I remember that the band is always down and the ring is up. The wedding ring is, so you know that one that is always is up. But because the band is bigger than me, at one point at the airport, I remember the one that easily man only jabo is the wedding one that is my exact size. So I think I mistakenly put it up instead of wearing it correctly. In between there, and getting to the hotel is what I don't know what happened. Tebarita, she scattered hotel room. We scattered it. We did everything. We told them if they are, when they are coming to clean it, they see it for us, they should. But and you know, men, they I don't know. Yeah, be easy me that I'm gonna be buying myself wedding ring. Shame in my Laura. Okay, I want to buy wedding ring for myself. I don't know. You know this our Yoruba men. I don't think say he think say go buy me another one. No. Yeah. So, and the one, you know, the only one, I don't really like it like when it's two. You know, I like to have something big on my hand, even though it's not too big, but I like it too. So when it's just one, it's just so small, you know. And it was the only ring I held with me when I was traveling. So if you have noticed my hand on my brother's remembrance memorial, it was only the one that was on my hand. The other one, what he missed, because, you know, it got missing a day before. And, you know, so that's the terrible news from that journey. So my husband, when I told him, Mama, me, you know, because it's gold, you know, he just said, now, I just hear. I said, it's my cultural people that made me to go and wear that ring. Go. Normally, wedding ring. What is on? So that's the bad thing that happened, Sha. So that one set aside. If you go now to White Garment Church or all these churches that see this, they go say, as my spiritual husband, I can't carry the ring. You don't know. They must look for something. Tell me where we say I go quick. Can't they think now? You understand? I thought about it, but I immediately told myself it is what they call when it gets missing, you deal with it. We just deal with it. So if my husband buys me another one, good for me. If he not buy, I'm not sure say I feel carry myself. I would rather buy myself gold ring, go to be here for that to go and come out told me. Wedding ring for me. I'm not sure. Make I not like give you now. I'm not sure. So let me be looking. Except the wedding ring looks really nice and you know my taste. You know like something like I'm not sure. I'm not go like give you now. Say I feel go buy wedding ring for myself. Oh, me rebel. You know, case me one. So you might not see wedding. If you see any ring, maybe it's only the wedding one you will see, not the engagement. You understand? The band, you won't see it. Oh, what is on? It is on. Bitoro yen has seen it. So that is that. So we move. So number 2 is Maria Disaffair. Number 3 is Enito Bishop Tin. Number 4 is Otuntara Pamela. Number 5 is Wande Olajide. Number 6 is Itonha Idehe. Number 7 is Folashade Kefi. Number 8 is Kende Michael. Number 9 is Ifi Co-Cancel Shelley. Number 10 is Aramide Mayegun. I love these people on board. These are owners of the courtroom. Thank you so much. Aquita Ako, I think Aquita is not Nigerian, but she's a part of us on this platform. Hello, my sweetheart. She's number 11. Number 12 is Linda Ubani. Number 13 is Agbox. Number 14 is Adebimpe Oduyemi. Yes, I'm back, darling sister. Number 14 is Tolu Dokas. That is our CEO, Crispy Tasty. I haven't finished all I got from her. Wow, I'm still enjoying it. Although it's fair ton. And thank you. She blessed me with chicken kilishi. In fact, Tolu, me oti chicken kilishi, but I have teeth with my friend. I told her because I don't want to give her all. I have teeth with my friend, Mama Rike. I will ask her if it's really as, you know, I didn't even give my husband. I have teeth with her. Later, you know, I haven't taken it, but trust me, I'm going to give you feedback. Chicken kilishi, you know, it's always beef kilishi, but she blessed me with chicken kilishi, you know, after I got some things for, she just maybe just for me to try, because she's never seen me buy that chicken kilishi before. She's the one CEO, crispy, tasty, crispy, I be crispy, tasty, you know. So I think she's number 14 or 15, I'm not sure now. Number 16 is Idowu Abbas. Number 17 is Tolu Dorcas is using her private page. I think I've mentioned Tolu Dorcas. Okay. Number 17 is Lola Dada. Number 18 is Sister Yinka Fakponda. Number 19 is Adetunji Foluke. Number 20 is the names are Alimat Ashabi. These are the owners of the courtroom. You are all very welcome. If we share, we will go far and wide. You know, Facebook now, you need to do a lot for this page to move. You understand? And we can do it. Trust me, we can do it. And believe me, it just takes commitment to make it move. You understand? I don't know. Let me see if I have shared to the the courtroom page. Let me see if I have shared there, because some people may not know we're on board. Okay, I have shared there. Okay, all right, good. Let me see if I've shared to the private page. Okay, good. Okay, I've shared to the private page, so that's my own part to do. I've shared to those places that I need to share to. So the effort, the money is left to you people now to try and help push it. Now, whilst I was away, a lot has happened. In fact, uncountable things have happened. A lot. Many stories, you know, that we can learn from. We can analyze. We can look into. We can delve into. It's there for us. But because of some of them, like their latest developments, you understand, and we would just choose to speak on two today. And also, I have a true life story from one of us on the platform. I'm going to be playing it for you people tomorrow. She's one of us. I want to hear your view on the path that she's on. I don't think she's seeking our advice. No. I think she's just creating an awareness of why some people find themselves in situations of having to date a married man. So she's one of us. Do you understand? And I will play it. I will use her voice. She will explain herself by herself. But doesn't stop us from critically analyzing it. How do we view? Yes, I've not seen Funke Arowolo for some time. I hope she's fine. Many of them, even what's this? Our Justina. Abi, am I correct? Many people like that I haven't seen. As I remember them, Mazi on, I don't know where Mazi really did again. Or maybe it's for us or it's no more for us. I don't know. So Mazi and Co, I haven't seen them lately. Sister Rosemary Awolumate, she comes in when she's not working. I know her. Jocelyn, yeah, JS. I haven't seen her. She doesn't participate. Funke Arowolo too doesn't participate anymore. It is well. However, they are loved by us and we wish them well. Even Farah Deng is a man though. He's not Nigerian, but he's part of us. Yeah, I think he also has a page where he talks out, you know, he blogs his people, from his own country. He's not from Nigeria at all, but he's part of us. Anytime he sees there's a problem, I'm going through anything, I just see him surface. You understand? Just to support me. He always very encouraging. Farah Deng. And Asa, I haven't seen her for a bit, but I know anytime she's available, she shares our video. She shares it. Anytime she's available, she shares it. Yeah. Bashi Mudashir. Yes, this glasses is so gaji. Walai. Ole koni. Otuni chandelier ambe. This your gogo is also. You people won't allow me to talk. I'll start laughing now. We won't concentrate. So, before I go to Instagram, I would want to read some things. So, I will go to Instagram late, but maybe repeat a bit for them later. Don't mind Yeye with her glasses. Definitely, darling sis. Let them not mind me. Let them just concentrate on my mouth this time around. Let me quickly show you what I'm wearing so that, you know, should you be interested, it's all at K Money Signatures. I only have 2 colors in this now. I have blue. Can you see? It's available, and I have it in yellow. Only 2 colors. In yellow, see, there's yellow and there's blue. This scarf is available in different colors. I won't be displaying that today, you know. So in different colors, this stone scarf. So should you be interested, you know, don't hesitate to get in touch with K Money Signatures. Zafi Concert. I ain't gonna cool o. Una cool o. Zafi Concert. This blue is entering my eyes, so Zafi Concept. So now the truth is, like I said, we've had so many cases come up, but we'll take it, the ones that are preferring in the order of preference. So tomorrow, please come tomorrow and come and listen to a true life story why one of us falls in love with married men or is dating married men, and her own reason which she finds genuine, and she stated it. So those are part of the reason, some reason why she feels many times when I talk, she doesn't agree with me in some of my principles or what I believe to be a way of life. And she stated it in it, you understand? So you will listen to her and will critically analyze it. I don't think she's seeking our advice. So that is by the side. Because you know, on this platform, we do true life experiences. In fact, majority of the time, what we do is true life experiences. Do you understand? So I want you people to know one thing. How I view life, how I see life, does not necessarily mean that is God's standard. Do you make sense from it? Yeah, there are some that I may see, I see that it is God's standard. Yeah, but if you have a conviction with you that what you are doing is right, that's it. Wouldn't stop me to continue to say morality aspect of it. This is what I think is right. Do you understand? But if you are convinced that what you are doing is cool, it is you. In fact, the Bible even tells us that we should not judge ourselves. We shouldn't judge anybody. Do you understand? So this critical analysis gone, most of the time when we do it, that's why it's not binding. It's called critical analysis. In fact, in law, they will tell you no answer is right. They just want to understand how you think. If you are a critical thinker, and how how you have been able to research. Do you make sense from it? So you quote precedents of it has happened here before. It has happened here before. This is what the judgment this lawyer, this judge gave this for this case and this. So therefore, because this case is just like the other case, the precedent is most likely going to be decided in this way. And sometimes you'll be surprised it wouldn't be decided in that way. They will look for a law clause or error somewhere and say, no, the judge will now. And the moment a judge decides again, that is how they make laws. Decision in a case is law making. That's what we call law. Decision in a case is what they call law. It's binding. Most of the time, that case that is similar ends up being, they will look for that, bring that precedent as a case law and use it for you. Do I make sense? Morality has nothing to do in law. Law is different from morality. Law is different from morality. You understand? So, morality aspect is church, being a born again, being brought up in this kind of background. What your background agrees to. Do you get it? Mind you, I come from an Islamic background. My background encourages polygamy. In fact, I come from a polygamous home. You see? So, if there's anybody that should even love polygamy, I should be number one on your list. You understand? But I don't. I don't like it. In fact, I hate it with a passion. That is my own person. That's my own reasoning. That's my own personality. That's my own principle. And if you ask me why, I will tell you 1,000 reasons why I don't like it. Do you make sense for me? So, it's just personal conviction. And also, legally, there are different judgments towards such a thing. So, back on track. And for atheists, they take it as karma for what you do. It doesn't have to be about marriage or adultery alone. Many things. You still, they believe, nobody is seeing you, but God, no, they don't believe in God, but karma, natural things will catch up with you and you're going to suffer for whatever bad or good you do whilst on earth. They don't believe in God. They are atheists. Do you understand? So it's my own principle. It's my own value. Yeah. And I do not have any right, sincerely, to impose it on anyone. It's just the way I reason. Do you make sense for me? No, we are not 193 followers on Yeye Kudi TV. Oh. How can? No. Adebisi. No. We are only 11,000 on Yeye Kudi TV. No, we are 193 on courtroom, in the courtroom. TV, we are only 11,000. Nobody is following here. They are not following. No. Court clerk, you are misleading. Okay. We are only 11,000 here. So we still need people to follow. Because without that, it can't, the page wouldn't really do as we really want. Do you get what I mean? So we need to try and follow the page. We need to try and follow the page. Osha, I saw Osha. Osha mentioned me. A notification came to me that Osha mentioned. Is Osha here? She Osha one being here. Mo shop with glass in me lo mabu. Omo yen. Is Osha here? I saw a notification saying Osha mentioned me. Do you people see anybody by the name Osha here? I don't know where she is. Oh. Osha, if you are here, retype, please, if you are here. Please. Yes, we are grateful. Yes, we are very grateful. Osha, are you here? I saw a notification stating, Osha, I saw her earlier. Oh, really? I sure said that my glass she abused. She come out. She don't run. And she is here, ma. Where is she? Please, Osha, type. No, she mentioned my name. I don't know. She came on this video and she mentioned Yeye Kudi courtroom. Yeah, because a notification came, and she mentioned me. Let me show you people. She mentioned it. Maybe she just, maybe they tagged her, and she came, look for trouble, and ran away. Page. See, in fact, they even said Osha shared it. Look for trouble and ran away. Page. It is said that Osha shared it. Sorry. It is said that Osha shared it. See, Osha shared. Can you see? Osha. Sorry. Osha shared. Yeah, see, Osha mentioned you here. See, it's there. She mentioned my name. See, you in a comment. Maybe on her page. She mati buglas me. No, that is salo. No more. What is salo? Osha. But she shared the video. She shared the video because it shows that she. I got the notification. Around me, they have shared up to 5 times. Gone. It's here. It's showing here that they've shared. Okay, now let's move. First and foremost, the foremost thing I would like to mention, and is to talk on Stella. Sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that her surname, but I'll try. Damascus. I always call her Damascus because of that country in the Bible. You know, they were saying Jesus passed through Damascus to I want Peter and Paul in it. Look back, Damascus were lintel. So I always think of that biblical Damascus or something like that. But I think her surname is Damascus. You see, it is true that beauty is not everything. Jokes aside, when we talk about a beautiful person, Stella Damascus is beautiful. Let's be real. Her beauty is that kind of beauty that this person also has potential. You know, that's long-lasting, beautiful person. Beautiful person has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with when we goof or we've done it not right, not good, and because of that beauty, then all of us have to accept it. Omo, you might find you. She doesn't have Ogbanje beauty. Oh. No, I don't know what you mean by Ogbanje beauty, but she's beautiful as in a natural beauty. Pretty. You understand? I don't know what you people call Ogbanje beauty, but she's pretty. She's a pretty lady. She's what any woman or any man can say, oh, this person is beautiful. Or if I pretty. Pretty will be the ideal word, the right word. But being pretty has nothing and doesn't cover when we goof or when we mess up. But it seems like when we are beautiful physically, we think we can do it wrong and people have to just take it like that, okay, it's normal. No, it's not normal. Elizabeth Taylor, during her lifetime, had, I think she was on the 9th husband when she went to be with the Lord. She's beautiful. In fact, at the point in her life, there were allegations or speculations that she had something to even do with. In fact, no, not that she had. Who was crushing on her then? Michael Jackson. But some said there was something. But how far it is true? Because Michael Jackson, he crushed on even Diana Ross. What's that woman's name? That black lady. So Michael Jackson, get a CB. So had something to do with of blessed memory, Elizabeth Taylor. They are beautiful people. Doesn't mean that that lifestyle they lived is cool. Yeah, because they are beautiful, it doesn't mean that they can then say to everybody or make people accept them like that. Are you making sense for me? Now, in those days, because I have seen her rant, fighting people over this particular thing. Now, I am even surprised that she did not tell Teju, please, Teju, I am coming for your interview, but please do not go that route. If not, I will not respond. Her response towards what her, what's this guy's name? Danny, is like, she responded as if she's really thinking that everybody, we that watch her, we that take her as a celebrity, we that know her, we are all dumb or we have dementia. You know, Nigerians are quick to forget. That's why even our politicians can treat us like shit and they come back again and we will still revote them. Because we are quick to forget. And it is good. That is a forgiving spirit. But we choose and pick what we want to forget. We choose and pick it. What is good for the goose is good for the gender. What is good for the goose is also, I mean, look here, it's good for the gender. In those days, when this case was like, you understand, like Messi's case, like Messi, the two Messi, Johnson Messi, Aigbe Messi, all of them. Do you get what I mean? All those scandalous, controversial cases. When it was that time, do you people know what Doris? You know, all these people belong to my age group. So I knew when it was hot. Some of you are older. You probably you were not listening or you were not interested. Some of you are younger. You didn't understand. You didn't even hear about it. We are age groups. So I knew I was in town when they were in town. We are age groups. So I was in town when they were in town. Do you people know what Boris Simeon went through in those days? I always say it. A lot of you will say, let us all the men. Yes, you make sense. You are making true sense. But what about the women that choose to allow themselves to hurt another woman? Why have they chosen me? If I'm the one now that is in this girl's shoes. What's her name? Stella, Damascus. Why did I agree to be the one? Because it is what the devil, who you are, that devil uses you to do. If the devil comes to me and say, you are going to hurt another woman, elope with the woman's son and her husband to America, deprive that woman, cause that woman mental insanity, and I'm going to use you because you are a pretty woman to read, then I am personally, no, èmi náà ní ní ọwọ́. The devil can only use what they meet in what you are. Nǹkan tó ní nínú lèṣù lè lò. If you are not like that, you will say, get thee behind me, Satan. Èmi kọ́ ló máa ṣe kó lọ ṣe ọmọ ẹlòmíì. There are many pretty women or women in the industry. Let Daniel go and use them against Doris. Because some of you will say, you don't know what is happening between Daniel and Doris. As long as we don't know, we don't want to know. Why is it you that they chose or he chose to use? That is my number one question mark. Now, In those days, when this thing was hot, when it was hot, if you are not a witness, I am, because some of you are liars. You will say you didn't know, but I am. I'm not in the family, but the paper kept us informed. We didn't have likes of Gist Lover then, Linda Ikeji, Instablog. We didn't have them. We had all these celebrity tabloids. We didn't have online news. We used to have tabloids. And we were well informed. And even likes of Stella, Damascus, oh, help me. More so, Doris Simeon, God bless her wherever she is. She was on my platform after she had gone through the ordeal. Now, then you know, Facebook started. I don't know how. Maybe I'm the one that added that, but I shall had that on my private platform. I believe she's still on my private platform. Maybe she doesn't function like before. She now has a public page. You understand? But she used to come and like my video then. I mean, my pictures. And I used to go to her page. Because what got me attracted to her was like, this is the lady that they showed Meme. The story, if you go and Google it, go on the page online, you will still find some information. But you won't have known enough information if you were not I mean, you didn't used to read all these city people, prime people, all those people things then. Their story was there. Like during the time of Foluke Daramola them issues. Their story, this story was hot. Exactly as Juju and they are doing to me was exactly what Daniel and this Stella did to Doris that time. It was bad. But Nigerians, we forget. We forget. I would have expected someone like her to have told Teju, please, this interview I'm coming for, I do not want you to mention anything Daniel there. Because her response is what I want to analyze. That is the one hurting me. Her response. Because I would have expected a response that I deserve what I got. Truly now I believe that the cane that I used in flogging Doris, that same cane is what he used in flogging me. Fine. If she has said that, God sees my heart. And we are not God. I am not God. Anybody is God. I'm also not flawless. I will accept that, this is somebody that I've realized her mistake and have succumbed to what they call karma. But the response of as if she gave all of us dementia. We don't remember that that man wasn't hers. We do not remember that that man was never hers. In fact, when I got to know her she was married to one guy like that, Wunmi Obe's brother. I've forgotten that Obe's family. Wunmi Obe, if people know Wunmi Obe, she and her husband, they're still together till tomorrow. They started from the scratch. Wunmi Obe's story is very similar. You know, a lady from a good fantastic background marrying a guy that is a struggler. Today, they grew together. The guy is handsome. Wunmi Obe is, she's not too like that, but, they are bordering. Thank you. God bless you. Jaye Abodering. God bless you. That was when I knew her. Go and look until that guy suddenly died then. And due to some reasons, I don't know what happened, the scandal, some things, which one, that one, it not really bother people like us. Because it can happen when we learned that they wanted to take the kids. One of those children going called Joby. look like Stella as if she vomit that one for ground. One, the girl, in one is a mini her. Oh, Joba, you know, do you get what I mean? Now, in the same industry, because you are so beautiful, Doris is Emma Binu, eni te o ba dun, epele, e sha lo paracetamol. For me, Doris is prettier than her. Doris' beauty can never fade. The kind of beauty she has, Doris no ni. Everybody gets in own style of beauty. Doris is oyibo pepe. She is chocolate but pretty. Everybody gets in own look. Doris is the one that at least on that in that industry, Daniel is for Doris. Doris is for Daniel. Even though many of those producers, woman ko basu for gbogbo akukumo, shebi adekasi no, ekukuri ti adekasi no. Amo pe it is normal for Okiki Films, all of them, woman, they always sleep with all of them, which is okay. It's not our punani. Anybody to ba un lo le gbe punani egbono, we don't care about that. But knowing fully well, this one, you know, job is say in the data, Pikin, Daniel, ati Doris, ti omoti war. It is now for us, husband and wife. Then this lady Doris, paruwo, she was shouting then. People were talking her down. So, you know, because we Nigerians, when we like somebody, especially if the person is pretty, doing well in the industry, we don't want to hear their flaws. This girl was shouting. You people should help me warn Stella. Stella is doing this to me. Nobody. In fact, I remember clearly that this Stella denied, but there was nothing like that. That is what ended her career in acting because of Danny or Laura. That was what ended her career because they could not display their affection in the industry in Nigeria. They needed to run away from Nigeria to go and fuckity-fucker themselves in America. They couldn't. Because that girl was crying. She was selling the world. Help! People see this is happening. It is there. Go. If you can't remember, go back to those days. She denied it. I can never forget. She's had opportunity to have one husband. You know, I know about that Obe. It was Obe I knew with her. Obe's brother, Aboderin son, Jaye, until that guy died suddenly. Do you understand? Every other one, I don't know. Until this Daniel's case. So, in fact, I was a bit confused then. As someone that was aware of the story, I was like confused, like, maybe it's just insecurity for our girl, Doris. Maybe it's insecurity. Because the way this girl take a full chest, they deny this Daniel. If it be say, you know, Daniel not just like this girl anymore, Doris anymore. And, you know, Daniel is still acting, you know, producing movie. Do you understand? Like Adekas will say, I'm producing Mercy now. Do you understand? And, you know, and obviously Doris is just hurting. But Doris was saying it then that, no, this is happening. This girl, they fakafiki my guy. Many people didn't believe. Many people didn't believe, especially because this girl's sweet voice, she just came to tell her, everybody thought, okay, maybe Doris is just being too, you know, too possessive now, or maybe, you know, she's having a fallout with her man until this guy moved out of the house. Suddenly, we just heard that they don't run commot for Nigeria with Peking. Say they be America citizen. The guy in America citizen that apparently he came from America before, gone. He's based in America. He came from America, entered the industry. Now he can they do with Doris, married Doris, or maybe I don't know if they are legally married. But sha, they were living lovers. Anyone, I don't know. But sha, they born Peking. You know what in those days would have led to having a child meant a lot. And studying Doris, out of all these women or ladies in that industry, I can with my full chest, I not say she not do wrong so, I not talk so, but she do it decently. I can with my, in fact, I can with my full chest even say that now these runs where this girl no one take her life do, that is what made her leave that Nigeria. Because a lot of people, of them in that industry, without them opening their yansh, they can't make it. If you are not ready to collect under the rich ones will like you, they cannot do it free. Do you understand? I can with my full chest say that the little I know about that lady in that industry, she's one of the few that I can. I'm sorry to say, you will be asking me, were you there? You are, but for her, I feel talk for her. That is how much I studied that lady in that industry. She's really responsible. The lady cried. The lady shouted. We read in the papers. Stella told us, go and look for it. That nothing like that. And sincerely, in those days, you will believe. Because you go, in fact, they were even keeping quiet. Juju them, they come, they do the kilon shewon. They just, Daniel was acting like a wicked man. And he took that child and they eloped. That was, in those days, that thing affected her sanity. That is Doris's sanity. They tried, that thing Teju is doing, they tried to push her into it. She couldn't do well. Imagine till date, that is the only child that girl has till tomorrow. One lie. What's your name? You didn't do well. If nobody is telling you, you understand? You did not do well in the area of Daniel's case. Every other case, I don't know. That Daniel's case, you did not do well at all. You scattered that girl's life because of your own selfish interest. Your case is the case of Jolene. Let me sing for you. Because you are supposed to tell them not to interview you, take you go that line. Because you answering that it was on YouTube, the man traveled. Then on YouTube, you go here and say, he don't leave you. I'm taking in my head. Do you, for Christ's sake or crying out loud, ever remember what you people did to Doris? Doris came out. In fact, the only thing where he remained now to sing like Dolly Parton for you. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I dey help and sing out for you now. Please don't take away my man from me. You could always have another man, but I can never love again. Please don't take away my man from me. Now, so you do. Your beauty, everything where God give you, you can't get any man. But you chose to carry only that one thing where Doris gets. Let me sing for you. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take away my man from me. I know you could always love again, but I can never love again. Please don't take away my man from me. Go and listen to that song. Stella Damascus. Exactly how Doris felt then. It remained make you come they beg you. She was using strong hand with hope that if she cries out, shouts out, Nigerians will help her. Like we talk so for many people when they know they answer us.
But in those days, a lot of us, you know, we only read. We didn't have chats where we can critically come and analyze and be able to come and get cut across to wider, you know, larger people. Maybe people supported her, but it was not glaring. And you both were in the same industry. Now, so you carry that guy. You and that guy. I don't know who do bad. You understand? Una carry, una say, come carry the only pikin where that girl gets. Una run. Pia. Just to be together. To the detriment of Doris's sanity. To the detriment of Doris's sanity. To her mental state. You people went to America. 1 year. 2 years. Now in one day I just see for social media. Una be husband and wife. I say, sure. Am I dreaming? And I saw Nigerians coming there to say, lovely couples, beautiful couples. That's why, if you have a problem, don't come and tell Nigerians so. They are not good people. The same people that remember that Doris crying nearly told man that girl became she you know, she's a natural beauty. She doesn't need even lipstick like this. Her skin is natural makeup. Everything about her natural. Her color, nothing. In fact, people like her, now so God just create them on a Sunday, can't give them to the world. With all that beauty. That girl, she looked tired. She looked fed up. She didn't even know who is who. Now so now they praise them. Beautiful couple, handsome, beautiful, made from heaven. I said, is it not these same people? Is it not these same people? It's true. Joy Abraham is true. Toye Abraham. Is it not these same people that ran away with Doris's son? And that guy refused Doris's access. Took off. You people are now praising them. Me, I can never forget myself. And I will never, I'm always true to myself. I don't care if everybody is against me. For as long as this thing I know say, it's not good, me, I won't support it. Never in my life did I comment under her page. Never. I don't comment on that rubbish. I will never support anything. Even if that thing, even if time has passed, even the person will get the matter, don't move on. I don't care. I will never ever say beautiful couple, nice looking couple to them. Never. After somebody somewhere, you broke that person's heart. You not only do that, you not carry him picking, elope. I think that time, the girl had to take her time to first and foremost do well in that injury, because she was in the period they did that thing for her. It was the time she was high up there. She was contending with others. She was coming up, skyrocketing, doing well in the industry. People don't know her. You people shattered her dreams. You took her man. You also took her child. The only child that lady has. All her mind was how to get to where that her child is. I know, I don't know her personally. Her relocating to America is just to be closer to her child. If you want to ask me. They carry her picking run. They go to America. Uwa long kobasu furawo. Fika faka. Una do and sote. You are now saying, yeah, the man. You made a mistake. Not all Nigerians are dumb. No, God, thank God, not be all of us get dementia. You're supposed to remember that there are some people that are still alive. That period, you hurt somebody badly. Do you know that what you did to Doris, if not for God, who is on her side? Some are in their early grave for that reason. Some are in mental homes receiving mental sanity. What the psychiatry? They are seeing psychiatrists to receive treatment, taking medication. They are depressed, antidepressant. They are having overboard anxiety, panic attacks, just for doing that. A musician died in this country. Suspicion is that she took her life because she lost her son. That's exactly what you people did to her. You took her son from her. You destabilized her. You disorganized her. You disorientated her. You scattered her destiny. What do you people mean? Then, you didn't now respond in a sober manner and feel this is karma. No wonder. And okay, good. You probably know it is karma. Then why do you want to still rub it on our face? You can't have your cake and still eat it. You are rubbing it on our face. What lesson are the people that take you as a role model? You should allow them learn from what you did to Doris. Not still be claiming the right of a victim. You are not a victim. Doris is the victim. You and Daniel, you both deserve each other. What you did to Doris is what came back to you people. The only innocent people here is Doris and her son. You and Daniel, you are culprits. You are not victims. You are not victims. Or even, I chose Daniel, he not come out as victim. He didn't come out as victim. You are the one that came out as victim. And I was in shock. Like, are you for real? Next time, please, when you are going for interview, the case of Doris, you should avoid it. People should know. It's like you are opening an old wound. For those of us learning about life experiences. It's like you are opening an old wound. Doris may not be like many people that she's supposed, if I'm the one, wallahi, I will eat that day. That's your interview. It shows that a person not get shame. If I am you, I will be ashamed. Me? I cannot talk like that. In fact, I will avoid every interview that needs to talk about Daniel. So you can, with your full chest, tell us that Daniel is your husband. Scary. As in, you can agree to read that Daniel is your husband. And Doris is alive. No. I'm not. It's so bad. It's so bad. For you to agree that Daniel is your husband, have you forgotten what transpired? That we fellow Nigerians, we are involved. Because you people are our celebrities. And we were totally involved in that story. And we all saw what you did, what you and Daniel did to Doris. What you people did to Doris. Till tomorrow, the reason why I fear people like you that have a pretty look, but that heart, the reason why I fear you people is that you have no human feeling whatsoever towards your fellow human. As long as you can have him, you will trample upon anything. You can kill Doris. You killed her. It's God that did not allow her to die physically. You people killed her. Go and write it. And go and ask medical doctors. They will tell you emotional trauma kills faster than when you beat somebody. Assuming Daniel Kuku beat her, will prefer it. What you did to her, you killed her. Then you came out to say it was from YouTube. Where else will you hear it from? Have you heard about karma? The what karma? Have you heard about daddy karma? Brother karma? Sister karma? What you are being said is even not a bad karma. I'm telling you. As if God even still loves you so that you repent. I'm telling you. Do you know that he's supposed to, you understand, there's some karma that the man is supposed to beat you so I will see your leg and hand, they will hang it. Yes, there's some karma like that. But you are lucky. International karma, you not involve beating. They just leave you. You can't hear them for YouTube. That's cool. Very matured karma niye. If to say na real daddy karma come, now in wife visit you, that one still dey okay. You consider, say you be woman. Let me show you the woman. I know you have seen it. The woman looks like you. I know you have seen it. But let me just show you. Okay? Because later on, we now learned that the reason why you came out to rant was because you've not talked about it for a long time. Yeah. Which I was like, oh, that's very matured of you. It's better make shame, just shame you. Make you not talk about her. You understand? Then later on, now here I can't even say, Danny or Laura, don't even go marry somebody else. Hence, the reason for your ranting. How can? See Daniel now. He don't marry. The person even look like her. The lady pretty well. That's number 3 for Daniel. See Daniel. What is your wedding? So, can I be right to say, assuming Daniel not move on like this, gallantly, you will still keep mute and probably hope that he comes back to beg? He has moved on. He's wedded. So if Daniel, when I saw it on GM, I said, he don't. In fact, the Daniel come fat in arm. He not even fit the suit. He chop or he looks very happy. He looks very happy. Happier than when he was leaving Doris that time. He still stongopio. He still there like small. Look at how chubby. Look at how rested. How happy the man. How the girl too. They calm, cool, collected, very homely, very pretty girl. Hey, this girl fine you. I can't even see. If the person can't still resemble Stella Damascus. So this girl fine. Daniel gonna chop up. See, that's life. If it didn't happen in our lifetime, we wonder where the God of vengeance is. We all be served. As I am sitting down here, every time I'm about to do anything, I always think, if the repercussion comes, Shey Moshati ready. My prayer is all the work of my heart. Father Lord, let me eat it here on earth. Because I have children, it's not good to leave terrible inheritance for your children. So be grateful to God that Daniel left you during your lifetime. Stella, it's better. Because if Daniel not leave you, it may mean that one, if it's biblically, one will be leaving a bad inheritance for one's children. And people with children, be careful what you sow. I'm telling you, let me eat all that I do. Father Lord, let me eat it. I don't want to leave any terrible inheritance for my children. Because these children, they are innocent. If I go do bad, go snatch person husband, may the person softly leave me doing it. But then you can't me da. So I don't leave terrible inheritance for my children. Tori, it is in the Bible that I'll be sheya ati babawo lori omo. Titi day in Rocketa. I pray it every time. Me and my husband, oh Lord, if we do anything terrible, Father Lord, make sure we stay on earth to chop whatever it is. Good, oh, let us chop it. Bad, oh, let us chop it. I don't want to leave terrible inheritance for my children because they are innocent. So that is what the atheists call karma. Karma. Well, we don't want to know where you heard it from. Same way you people eloped with Doris's child, and you eloped with Doris, with Daniel, and she heard it too. On the as when you people ran away, she too she heard it, and you heard your own on YouTube. Fair enough. Where else do you want to hear it? And I'm glad you have seen this too online. He's married. He's moved on. The same way people told Doris to move on. You two move on. We don't want to know. And we don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And please let us heal in peace. Let us heal in peace. Let us heal in peace. You can't snatch people's husband, destroy their home, and still come and be rubbing it on our faces. Let us heal in peace. Go for your interview in peace and stop talking about Daniel. It's not, you are not the owner of Daniel. The real owner left it for you. Stash him. Now another, the owner is there. You people should be doing it with yourself. We don't want to know. Eba magbe interview to help ayewa. We are not interested. Be using your motivational talks. Be using it to train the people that look up to you as a role model. Some people looked up to Elizabeth Stella as a role model. Yes, if you want to marry up to 9 men during your lifetime, go and read about Elizabeth Taylor and go and read about how she lived her life. And go ahead. Kudos to you. And if you don't like it, then don't go that route. If you want to go for a man that is like Bobby Brown, go and read about Whitney Houston. And go and make them your role model. When they tell you this man is not good, and you want to by force follow, and go and read about Whitney Houston and see what ends the lives of people that follow men that are like this or that have done this. You will see it there. You will see it there. So, that case, for me, next time, please, don't go that route. And if it is that you are planning to let people know, you purposely, I don't know, because I know Teju brings on board celebrities so that we hear, even Sonia Ade was from Teju, I learned some things. You know, Teju is very good. But I think you have a right to tell them, whoever is interviewing you, please don't go this route. I don't want to be opening wounds. Because Nigerians are, a lot of people, if I went to Linda Cage's blog, went to Gist Lover's blog, went to many blogs that took it, I saw the insult. People were so angry. You understand? I'm thinking, okay, at least we still have people that are like-minded, that seem sane. How can you go and be talking about such a thing, you know, with your full chest, as if we are mumu? We all know that you destroyed that home. You are not supposed to even talk about it. If Teju goes that route, please beg to not to say anything. Please, I don't want to say anything about this on the media. We understand because shame catch you. And shame catch us for you too. But you use your full chest talk. No, we don't like it. It is the law of karma. Whatever they served you from the Ogun, Kinikon, Menya, Abi Ogun Mefekun, or what Daniel's surname, you deserve it. You deserve it. It cannot measure up to what you people did. You and that guy I even take it that Daniel is a very wicked guy. And sorry, you third wife. I know that your own case, I wouldn't blame you for anything, sincerely. You, the third wife, I don't blame you for anything. Because I bet you came on a clean slate. Yeah, you came on a clean slate. But be careful. Because someone that can treat Doris that way, we don't care the way he treated Stella. Be careful. So that another person will not come again and come and snatch him for you. I don't understand his own case. Maybe he realized when he now went with Stella, he realized his mistake and decided to start all over again. Maybe. So I cannot really advise you on the kind of man he is. But on the kind of man he is, when he was Doris' time, he was a very wicked guy. But during Stella's time now, what's happening? The network is... Bye. Are we back? Please let me know. Try and press love and like. Please follow this page. Follow this page. Follow this page. Sergio also asked beautiful Nubia if he was married, and he stylishly waved the question. Thank you. Stella should have begged not to respond or waved. Exactly. No, she felt, you know, sometimes some of them really think that we are dumb. Listeners and Nigerians are senseless, because, many of us, we are quick to forget many things. You understand? So maybe she thinks that we have all forgotten. I don't understand. If I'm the one, personally, I'll be so ashamed of myself. Wallahi mi ni paro. In fact, I will... If you ask me that question, before even the interview, I will tell you, her. Please, so that I don't mess up this interview, do not go Daniel's route. I personally would think she probably asked to be asked that question. I'm not too sure. You understand? I'm only guessing. You understand? It's possible she told Teju, please ask that question. Maybe just so that she can create awareness. I don't understand what awareness she wants to create. The awareness we want to create for you, Stella Damascus, is that Damascus, you are nowhere right when it comes to Daniel's case. You are 40 from now till we get to heaven, when God will judge all of us. You are at fault. That guy's case. God gave you your own husband at one point. And what happened, God knows. You understand? Then you now saw another route to be able to get another man. Now you now decided that is to hurt your fellow woman. No, you are very guilty. That matter, nothing in this world can make you right. From here till we leave this world, on Daniel's case, till we get to heaven, all of us, if after they judge me finish, I will still tell God, please, I want to come out, because I'm a witness to that Doris case. But I want to put my mouth. God will ask me, okay, what do you know? I will narrate this thing I'm narrating here. That time, God, that time, when this thing was happening, when I was in their age group. Now, if this girl, Stella, tell us, say she know they sleep with Daniel, God will say, you had... I say, yeah. After they judge me finish, they say I should enter heaven. Then I will come out. I will say that I want to come and answer for you. I will be there. Because they will say, okay, what else you want to say? Even God, I did critical analysis with it when she went to talk to Teju. God, this matter, please let us say sometime. You are guilty. You don't have any right to come and be talking about Daniel. As long as they won't say I'm about people, they will enter trouble. I will ask them that I need to go out. When it's Stella's turn, I need to come and put my mouth. When it's Stella's turn. Because si bo she fe so, we are not mumu or JB. You are supposed to waive that question or beg not to answer. But except you are the one that told you, question me in that manner. Because I know you people, all of you are celebrities, to come and, chase clout or anything. People will know how to talk to you. Obviously, you have been in this industry for a long time. You're supposed to have a good rapport with Teju now. And she Teju wa kere ninu aye ni. Teju not be small picking for the world now. He don't get shanko body ni o. He's very smart and intelligent. His program is top. Very nice program, oh. He brings baddest celebrity. What is there that you cannot? Why did you respond? No. I will answer my own as long as I clear my everything and everything clear for me. Tí ó bá ti ní kí n wọ heaven, màá wá sọ fáwọn angel pé please. Tí ó bá ti cotton yẹn, bóyá ìwọ dẹ̀ ló máa ti wájú mo máa jump queue. I don't know who, but I must answer with you that day as regarding Daniel soul. Ó máa jẹ̀bi ibẹ̀ yẹn. That count ó máa jẹ̀bi ni. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ maneuver, bó ṣe fẹ́ manipulate case yẹn. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. Ó máa jẹ̀bi case that one. Ó máa jẹ̀bi dọ́run ni. Nothing way you fit do. So that one, it don't end. So that is that one. Teju baby face. I really like the boy program. The guy is good. The guy is so good. Very good. On a normal day, she supposed don't tell Teju say, "Abeg, don't ask me Daniel question." No, don't ask me Daniel question because people are still hurting. Ladies, women are still hurting. So please don't ask me that question. So that and Teju wouldn't want to ruin his program. You go let go. No, Ejo. So that is that one. We are done with that part. So that's my own critical analysis on the interview that she went to do with Teju. Every other thing where she talk, I not care. I'm not interested. It's none of my business. So it's just that Daniel's part that I needed to pick on and to air my own opinion and let the angels carry it. Now, back to us. It is May's turn. It is May's turn. As we see, they settle that one. Okay. Yeah, as we see, they settle that one. Like I always say, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Always remember that. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Always remember. So if you have that at the back of your mind, always, you won't miss it. Stella, you can learn that from me. Whatever you, as Daniel have treated you in this way, how do you feel? You will be, if you are truthful with yourself, you will know at least, not be say they go talk and you go take some paracetamol, you will sleep, you will cry, you will hold your pillow, you will think, what will people say? Now rewind back to years ago. How you people left Doris in Nigeria. How did she feel? Always think of it in everything you do towards anybody. What is good for you, good for the goose, is good for the gander. So that is the lesson learned from Stella, Damascus, and Doris Simeon, and what's that our guy's name? Daniel Ogumekun. So that is that. Now we are going to go straight up to our May's case. We have been tackling May's case. I'm not the only one talking about me. We are many. In fact, it has gotten to the point now where May has been finally pushed to the wall, and I've included in a lawsuit Juju. You know, like I always say, Aderin Nokun. Okay, his surname is Aderin. It's not important for us to know his surname, Jerry. Thank you for letting us know. Aderin Nokun. We are not interested. How he name take help all of us? I beg, let me not even pin down this comment, Jerry. How is his name important? Aderin. If you type Simon for me, Doris, I go pin her. I beg, Aderin Nokun. Hello, ma. I'm not interested in his surname. We name help. So, second case, your lordship, Mrs. Juju. Yes, Mrs. Juju is back to the courtroom, even though she not sent though. Mrs. Juju is a typical, typical case of kàkà kó sàn lára ìyá ìjẹ́, ìṣe ló ń pèlè mọ́ sí. My fellow Igbos, there's a saying in Yoruba land. Instead make wish rest. I go talk am for pidgin. Instead make wish rest, make it dey reduce in witchcraft, make it dey reduce wetin they do, wey not good. But no, it dey worse every day. That is the case of Juju. In fact, I bet the way I'm tired of them, everybody is tired of them. Why we call this a latest development is because today we woke up to a lawsuit. In fact, since yesterday. You know, we heard rumor yesterday, but officially it's been ascertained. That's why I want to read it. Yeah, then I will then analyze it. It has gotten to the state that even me, I'm tired. I've said it up to 20 times, I'm tired. But I'm more than tired of Juju and what's his name? You. I'm fed up. I do not look at them as human being anymore. I just look at them as cartoon, Sesame Street. You know, when we that's how I look at them now. And I can swear past such things because it's kids that watch cartoon, you know, series and all those things. I don't look at them as matured people. And I see that, to me, they are just constituting a nuisance on our cyberspace. So I have decided, for me, the final straw, the last straw that broke the camel's back for me was when I saw Juju, which day was it? She was now pressing Odogu, boo, hey, she was not telling the guy, hey, Kwezoku, Kemuno, hey, bada, hey, and Odogu was, I don't want to play them because it not be today. You know, Juju and this person, they look for money everywhere. If you play if I play her now, you don't call my page, can't claim my video before. Video, we are not even playing in video. So they are hungry. In fact, this lawsuit now, anywhere they see where they think, they go chop. So now again, I saw them again displaying, not today, today's one is different from the one that she came out maybe last week or so. I mean, days ago, it wasn't today, Agboke. She came out and was praising him. This man, she was praising him. My Lord, my Shegbada, my Shekodo. Today's one is different. Today's one is different. The one that they did today, they are dancing. One Jojo, they look like Sesame Street. And Barney, all the children, they look very funny. In fact, I pray that you people, anyway, thank God for Facebook and social media. When you get well, years to come, hopefully, they should play this video for him. He will cry like a baby. Yes, she was eulogizing Odogu. Thank you. That, not today's one. The one I'm talking about, she was actually eulogizing Odogu. You are correct. You can't feel bad, my sister. When people should just be keeping it for him years to come, the same way this person woke up not to find Daniel in the house and he moved out, this is the same way you will cry. He will be asking you people, is this me? Yes, keep it for him. That's what happens when they say, man, stay where you understand. No, they take your prick. Go, they enter just any hole. You may enter one hole where be say that hole. Go grab your sense before you realize, nǹkan púpọ̀ go don spoil, many things go don ruin. It is sad. Things have taken drastic turns. I mean, it is gone bad. It is bad. Absolutely nothing we can do about it. We all knew, at least on this platform, I had informed you people that it will get to that stage. The love May has for you is still there. I must tell you people. She's forced to go this route because the disgrace this guy is giving her is unbearable. It's overwhelming. In fact, I have been seeing people disgrace their wives. We have them in Yoruba land. In fact, you people see a few of them on the media. This one, he can't top the list. If Guinness Book of Record can give award to the most disgraceful attitude, behavior of a married man on the media, you tops the list. I have never seen a man this heartless. And why do I say this? With all seriousness, is that the loss of a child in this matter, assuming they did not lose a child, I will not talk much like this. I will talk, but I won't be saying they should give this guy the record of the most irresponsible, most terrible married man that gave the wife, the household, his family, his lineage, disgrace and an unbearable, overwhelming attitude. I have never seen it before. Look at a young lad, Davido. You all saw his attitude when he lost a son. Look at his attitude towards Chioma. Look at how he's been behaving. Isn't that enough for any sane man to learn from? At least you people Sodogu, because it's nobody's Sodogu. It's a Odogu to Juju and her fans. Yeah? Is that a right way for any man? Even if they're just the man. I know, say, if something terrible happened to a man, with what happened to him and the wife, May, that jazz supposed clear. But for the jazz to now, even if it's jazz, which me, I don't think it's jazz, but let's accept it is jazz. Whatever is operating in his mind, Yoruba people will say, we don't even care anymore. Go jera money no. Me, anything operating in his mind, I don't want to know. When it comes to a child, when it comes to children, child, in marriage, in everything gone, in the court of law, this divorce process, the first thing that they are going to be thinking about, and the first people or person they will be interested in the best interest of the children, the first thing is they are going to look into the children. Before every other things, your income, everything, they will first of all think about the children. Because where two lions and cows fight, is the grass there that suffers most. The children, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, in everything. Financially. How can two adults bring children into the world and you lose one of those children and you are still normal? And you are not only normal, you are acting like a nuisance on the social media. That says it all. I don't want use case is the worst case In fact, I've never seen it happen before in Nigeria. He broke record as the most terrible man that ever lived in my lifetime. From now till I'm just going to be a few months, I'll be 50. I've never seen a man like that before. Yul is terrible. Terrible. Me, I have not. God sees my heart. Never. So the good thing is, we learned that he has been dodging because there's been a petition, divorce petition against him. We learned that one, which eventually we got to find that is true. May took the bold step after realizing waiting on this man to come back to his senses is a futile effort. It's not yielding anything. And probably she's on her knees, I bet. But when you are bereaved, you'll be too weak to pray. The one she has prayed before. Hopefully, he comes out of whatever gone he put himself. We can't be, that one is not, I can't be bothered. Let daddy, pet, let him be praying for his son and the mother. However, he's been dodging. We are of the awareness, and what we learned is that he is saying that the divorce entails a lot. They said he will bring all his money, the one he will earn in the nearest future, and the one now, and all his life-saving, all his gbada, all his ikodo, all his bubunjayangbara. That's not true. Is he talking to... I don't understand what they take we Nigerians for. There's nothing like that. They do not tell you, give you your financial commitment, the division of anything, until when the divorce is being finalized. And that will be heard. All this will happen in the court of law. In fact, divorce now is being, if it can be filed amicably between two people, if you file it, it is cheaper. As opposed to only May going to file for divorce. The lady have said it from day one. She's not ready to do polygamy. Oh, her. We can't force her. She's not ready to do it. We cannot force her. In the process of saying that she not go do, now she lost speaking joy. Still waiting that the husband will get back to his senses. Now she lost speaking joy. Will she wait for another disaster? God forbid. I return it back to sender. If we so wish us anything bad new. May it not happen to we that love her too. We will not see the death of any child of ours. And it over Roroa, we send it back to them. And when it bere mole ko ma gba won ku ti won wa kiri. For we, no. But there comes a time where even you will ask for peace for yourself. What is the purpose of having a man disgracing one on the social media? The way he's even behaving. Like somebody that they pack all his brain inside a bottle. What kind of jagbajantis is that? It's a disgrace to the children and to the wife. Psychologically, how will she be looking at her husband, the father of her children, behaving the way he's behaving on the media? It's enough for me to say I'm not a do again. So I'm glad she rethought, redid her, she decided that she's walking away. I'm happy for her. Sometimes we want it to work. People like me, I always say, I'm never where they destroy marriages. I'm always where it is tied, where they tie a knot. And seeing be taught into yigi. Because God doesn't even like people that do that. But with situations like this, please, what will Jesus Christ do? Ask me and ask yourselves, what will Jesus Christ do? Will Jesus Christ continue to be ridiculed in this manner and be staying or accept Judy? No. If God wants... If God supports Jesus Christ supports polygamy, he will tell us. He said, wife, submit to your husband. And he said, wife, husband, love your wife the way Christ loved the church. He didn't say, love your wives. If it was wives, God would have told us. And in the beginning of the Bible, when God created the world, he created Adam. And my people, we have up to how many ribs beside us here? Ribs, you ever pay 80, abi 10 ni, count it. Other pay márùn ni. But God said, it is high time I find a helper for this man. And what did he do? He took from the side of man a rib and created a woman from man. And what did he say? I have created this person to support, to be helping man. He didn't create 2. He didn't create 3. He didn't create 4. When he was chasing them out of the Garden of Eden, only one woman, no, fellow, one, no. And people don't remember that Satan was the one that convinced Eve. And Eve ate from where God said they should not eat from and went to convince the husband. When he chased them out of the a garden, we only learned he chased man and woman. He didn't chase man and women out of the garden. I bet it gbagbe. And also, this thing called second woman go. You remember, it started from Abraham. And can you remember the advice of God in the Bible? Let me remind you people. For those of you that cannot remember. When Abraham, they told him that you will be father of all nations. Abraham mark 100. Sarah, at that time she was still bearing Sarah with I. Oh, and Darugbono, she was even stopped menopause. If it's like now that we stop menopause early, she has even reached menopause. So, but wallahi, she not see pikin, she not get belly. She was the one that convinced Abraham and gave her house help. Her house help. I said, oh yeah, daddy wa, go and slambo this girl. Abraham said, no, I don't want to, no. Daddy wole. Daddy went to do. Obadoyu. She conceived. When she conceived, the moment she conceived like this, when she born Ishmael. As she born Ishmael, finished by, what didn't she do to Sarah? The introducer, the matchmaker, the lege. What did she do to her? Oh, refini, ìwọ tó lóyún, ìwọ àgàn, ìwọ pẹ̀bẹ́, ìwọ ekene kan. And she's Sarah, honey, me that made you with my husband. Me that allowed you to willy my husband, to slambo my husband. Me, Aga eba di ọ̀gá, bí what's her name? Ló bá di ọ̀gá sínú ilé, kò bá lè ṣe nǹkan kan mọ́ o. In fact, she was now becoming controlling. Abraham was sọ pé, did I not tell you? You are the cause. Abraham couldn't sleep. Sarah started telling Abraham, chase her away. I can't stand it. She's becoming disrespectful. She wants to search my husband. I can't stand it. Owu bá bẹ̀rẹ̀, ìjà bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ nulẹ̀. Abraham couldn't sleep at night. Abraham wá bí Ọlọ́run pé, no, will you be looking at me like this? Because many of us choose to help God. When God says, I am coming. Mombo Oluwa, I know, I'm also like that. Oh, many of us don't have patience. And if you try to help God, you will destroy your life. It's like a shortcut to progress. That's what causes ritual. You don't know if God has written it for you, you have money. But it may not be at the age of 20, maybe at the age of 60. But you do shortcuts. You won't live long. You will redirect yourself. You will destroy your destiny. That is the beginning of polygamy in the Bible. And immediately God advised, chase the woman away. And he did. He chased her away and banished her from their home. And later, God then gave him Isaac. And he still became father of all nations. But Otibimo me outside wedlock. Let's go back to our matter. So, if God says, pé òun support polygamy, Mary knows that she married in the Catholic Church. She has a right not to accept it. Because it can lead to what happened to Sarah. And that is exactly what is happening in this marriage. In fact, the gospel truth is that they are not legally married yet. Because the truth is, which is something, a revelation that I discovered today as well. The truth is, how can he be legally married to her and then go and marry, what's her name? Juju. He only went to do maybe bride price. You understand? Which is a traditional way. And it depends on your culture. You understand? Your tradition. If you people allow 2 wives in tradition. But in Christianity, it's a no. And they got married Christianity, I mean the Christian way. So therefore, May is on the right path, and she's also legally married. I'm coming. Let me take the charger because this phone is about to go off. Please don't forget, I sell kaftan. Let me on the. Can you please, Demola, hurry up, bring my charger. Hurry. The phone is about to go off. What's it back, babe? Okay. Charging any problem. So I personally, sorry, I think water. Personally, many people think that the reason why some people don't want polygamy is because they are jealous, they are envious, No, the problem in it, when it happens, you people that are supporting it for them, yes, there, take it. What is there? Just take it. You won't be the one to be around May to speak with her. May knows herself. Does she know Juju? Juju never enter. See what she they do. If she can't enter, Juju never enter. See what she they do glaringly to the world. If Juju can't enter, Demo. Mommy money, wala ya igon. Demo, the extension. Can you get me a long extension? Hurry. There's no extension here. Get the one in Mama's room. Can get another one for my room. I need it. There's no extension here. You people have taken all the extensions out of here. Hurry. Oh, the extension is here. Sorry. Oh, mommy, go my I'll go pay this woman. It's here. Don't worry. Juju never enter. See the kind of way and manner. Yes, I will go live. Don't worry. I want to read something before I go live on Instagram. Please, don't worry. Cut clocks. Thank you. Okay, so I will go live on Instagram. Now, let's read something. That is an important information. You understand? Let's read something. information on Instagram. Okay. So Yul Edochie's situation, understanding the reality of it. You understand? Please, Yeye, talk about Stella. Oh, about Stella. You should go and listen from the beginning. We've done Stella's matter. We are done with Stella's case. We are now starting we are starting another case. Okay, so now let's use Yul Edochie's situation, understanding the reality of it. Okay. I have not seen in recent times a case where so much is going on, and yet not much is known to the public despite the intense public interest. For the avoidance of doubts, Mayor Edochie filed a divorce petition against Yul. So this is from the right source, you know, the people handling your May's case. For avoidance of doubt, Mayor Edochie filed a divorce petition against Yul. She also filed against Judy as a party cited, and she's asking for 100 million naira in damages against Judy for adultery with her husband. I don't know how it works in other countries, but I think this person was also a petition like this was filed against Daddy Freeze at one point by Daddy Freeze's wife's ex. At that point, I think they were still, it took a long time before the divorce was true and everything, and she was already with Daddy Freeze, and I think she already even bore him a child, or I can't remember the fact of the story, but I know Daddy Freeze will understand what this means when they file a spouse, a part, like a husband or wife sues or lawsuits a girlfriend or some for adultery. Adultery. Do you understand? So in this situation, can you file for divorce in the area of adultery? Yes, it used to be, but now, no. Ever since, I think, 2022, April, because, we use the common law. Is a common law, which is UK law. That's what we use here in Ireland. But in this particular case, it is Judy. It is not her partner she's suing for that, for the lawsuit. It is Judy, who is the partner's adultery mate. Do you understand? Can she get something from it? Can she? That is the question. Can she get something from it? I think that is something that one should ask Daddy Freeze. In Nigeria, what do they understand by this? Because here, it's most time about the couple. In those days, not in those days, I mean, before, yes, you can. It's one of the reasons. But now we have no fault divorce. What do we call no fault divorce? I don't know what they practice in Nigeria. So please help me, my co-counsels that are based in Nigeria, and tell me where we have similarities and where we differ, so that people around can learn from this. No fault divorce here is that we don't want to apportion blames anymore. Nobody will be, if that's the case, it's always very intense and it drags longer. You understand? It's always very terrible. and one is badly hurt. The one that is badly hurt now, like May, oh, she probably will be looking at so many things to even get from your. Do you understand? But now we practice no fault divorce. It kind of helps reduce the resentment for from the offended spouse now. So nobody will be apportioning any blame. They will just basically put it under irreconcilable differences. Do you understand? And that's with fasting and hastening. We will look at more things of, okay, they have been separated. You know, first of all, we can ask for judicial separation. Then ask for the divorce, which is the eventual. Judicial separation is quite different, you know, from the eventual divorce. Do you understand? So divorce is always no fault divorce. And it's helpful more when the two people can do it amicably. Amicably doesn't mean that they are happy with each other, but that, you know, to fast track the divorce, they can file together. Right now, what I am seeing is that the expenses, because obviously a lawyer will be representing, which costs a lot, it will be heard in secret. We do it, family law cases in secret. We do not have it being heard publicly, and that's why when the case laws in precedent, you always see A versus B. There are hardly names, and the same way we do with children, we hardly put names. They put initials, not their real initials. They just to identify the case. We use letters, you know, just so that, you know, because it's always heard in secret. It's always very terrible in camera. Yeah. So make no mistake. Let me read what is here so that you understand what is happening here. For the avoidance of doubt, may you let us file. So make no, Sister Lado, I see you, my co-counselor. You're very welcome. Make no mistake about it. Yon and Judy are not husband and wife. Can you hear that? And cannot be so until y'all and May are divorced. It is a combination of delusion and absurdity for the two to call themselves husband and wife yet. So they said that I already won't pay. You know, at one point I said so here too. I think co-counselors, we said it here as well, that how is that possible if they are legally married? But you know, I don't know how it works in Nigeria. If it is here, it is bigamy. It's obviously not right. Because they call themselves husband and wife. Both Judy and Yor are aware of the lawsuit, having received copies of the suit papers by email. But I don't know. Email, anyway, I don't know. Email is not always right to send people, except, okay, it's not always right to send people, because if it is not acknowledged, it can be said that they did not receive it. So it's always better to serve them physically. You know, serve them physically. You know, registered post, or, you understand, serve them physically. It's always hard to, that's why they are dodging. You know, it only takes one that knows that court is for anybody. It doesn't matter. If you know that you are doing something and you go to the court, you know. So email, I don't know, if they don't acknowledge it, it drags the case. You know, it needs to be acknowledged, you know. So because the court can spare them if knowing it is email, you know, so they can obviously say that their emails are not functioning or is not working or blah, blah, blah. I'm not teaching them what to do. I'm only saying what they should know. Surprisingly, Yul and Judy are avoiding service of the process upon them, which is because you are sending via email. The court bailiff, now you people are talking, has tried so many times to serve them in accordance with the rules of the court, but they have evaded service of court process, despite the braggadocious, okay, the meaning of that braggadocious. Braggadocious can be pretentious, you know, there's shenanigans, you know, braggadocious, you know, they are, you know, bragging, their rubbish acting, you know, despite their braggadocious and the social media stunts, your Edochie and Judy are facing serious legal challenges, and they seem ill-prepared for them, given the fact that they have been evading service of process. Okay, no wonder they came out today dancing. In addition to the substantive, I see that they are weak anyway. They are weak, but they are just trying to make sure people think that they are okay. But it shows on their face that they are weak. They are getting weaker, you understand? In addition to the substantive petition, may also fight for an order of court restraining y'all from accessing their former matrimonial home. That application is based on the fact that there are genuine security and safety concerns. I agree to that. Y'all's behavior has been erratic. You all see that too. I agree. Irrational. I concur. Aggressive. In fact, I agree. And increasingly threatening. Okay, he seems to have been under some influence, the full extent or scope of which we are yet to ascertain. But measures are being taken to protect May and her children. These measures are proportionate to the threats. Despite the combination of circumstances at the present time, last weekend, against all advice, y'all attempted to access the home, now occupied alone by May and her children, but he was stopped by the intervention of law enforcement. He was reminded that henceforth all issues involving his marriage to May and dealings in that regard are subjudiced. Subjudiced is law. He has to come through his lawyer. He has to go through the law. It's subjudiced. It's now legal. You know, nothing. He can't talk to her without. In fact, he himself cannot say anything except he has his lawyer or he talks through his lawyer. His subjudiced is that it's all now legal. Everything must be accountably done through their legal teams. He should get a lawyer. Everything. In fact, everything must be done through the court. He has to go. If he wants to see his children, he needs to apply. He needs to, you understand? If he wants to talk, he needs to talk to his lawyer. He needs to, yeah. So everything is legal now. It's no more before, like before that they can talk to each other directly. No, everything is subjudiced. Now, let me see. Let's continue. He should consult his lawyer when and if he hires one. So he doesn't even have one, they are claiming. And he be guided by such lawyer. That's what subjudiced means. Everything nice, legally done. So Juju, it's not by coming to be doing Sesame Street and doing Barney. You understand? Go and hire a lawyer. And you people need to get a lawyer. At least all the money you have made now on the social media should be enough. I know you can't even afford the 100 million. That one, they will probably look into it for you. But I am talking about the man that you are claiming that is your husband is in shit. The money now, go and hire a lawyer that would advise you people on how you can go about this matter legally. You people are constituting a nuisance on our cyberspace. You are not helping the man. I understand you are probably, I think they said you are educated. I don't know if you are educated, but at least you are educated. If your brain is still sane, the best thing is to go and hire a lawyer who will advise you on how to go about this matter. This matter shouldn't escalate to this extent. It is because you are boycotting the law. You have been invited. Why not go in and settle this matter? It doesn't have to be amicably, but legally. So that's that part. After the event of last weekend, which he went to intrude in the privacy of his wife, his wife, a strange wife, I may say, and the kids, it was not surprising at all to hear that y'all and Judy would be on the social media in a comic display. And that was when she came out and was doing Odogu. Hey, okay, wata. Oh, wala. Oh, and she was doing like Barney. You understand? Oh, comic display where Judy showers Yor with unfettered adulation, calling him Odogu. People remember that one. Eulogizing him. If people remember. The best in Africa and fountainhead. It is totally understandable that he would need such extreme ego massage. As the world can attest by now, May is the sharp opposite of Yor and Judy. She's calm, rational, and incredibly stoic. You know, for one to be stoic is to be calm, to have wisdom. Do you understand? You know, under this storm, with all the storm, she's still cool, calm, and collected. It's worth emulating. It's worth emulating. You know, that's what they've said about her here. Despite the enormous losses and suffering she has endured lately, she held on to high values of honor and integrity and remains calm and focused in face of turbulence. I agree. She has earned the respect and admiration of many good people. I'm one of them. In fact, I support her wholly. I really support her from the bottom. I wish I can do more. You understand? I really support her. DPA Family Law Clinic remains committed to supporting her through the storm. Note, May is represented in court by Femi Falana's firm and Ecu Group. Our family law clinic plays a support role aside from litigation activities. This was cooled from DPA Family Law Clinic. So, I'll go to Instagram now. I just wanted to read that so that you people will have a summary of what is really happening. And I believe you have it now. We are almost done. I won't be staying too long on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. You're all very welcome. Yeah, your sunshine is the definition of your could colorful and beautiful. Thank you. Yes, she's a queen. She's a queen. Thank you so much, Shade Babs. God bless you. Thank you so much. So, Instagram, should you want to hear good day, good evening, you're all very welcome. I won't be staying too long anymore. If you want to hear the comprehensive analysis that we have already done, today's topic is in regards to Stella Damascus, regarding the interview she had with Teju concerning her ex, and then we critically analyzed it, going back to the response she gave regarding Daniel. Is it really worth it? Why didn't she avoid it? If I am in that shoe, I would have waived that question. I wouldn't have responded. Does she think we are dummies? Does she think, you know, even though we have many Nigerians that are quick to forget, can't she remember that karma is still always there, serving people according to what we've done? And that, has she really, you know, I mean, has she forgotten what she did to Doris? And doesn't she think that she deserves worse than what, you know, she got, you know, like that? So if you want to listen to that analysis, you know, as per the interview Stella had with Teju, please go to Yeye Kudi Live on Facebook. And after that, we are on the second topic, which is in regards to Juju being served a lawsuit, you know, from May, and also, you know, in continuation of the lawsuit, a divorce petition against what's his name? Yor. So you're all very welcome. Look at today, you know, on this platform I sell as well. Don't forget to patronize Yeye Kudi. This I have in stock. I have only 2 colors left in stock, and I have blue colors. I have all these scarves in different colors, stone scarf, and I have yellow of it. So it's only 2 colors, blue and yellow. That's all we have in this particular design. Okay, don't forget to patronize Yeye Kudi, and it is K Money signature brand. Okay, now after listening to what the representative Femi Falana and how they are, and the group Ekulo groups, how they have been so supportive towards me, how they have been so supportive towards me, it will be very good for us to say one thing. Now, putting aside Juju for a moment, let's go straight to May and Yo. We already know the update. He's been served. He's dodging. He's not ready to succumb and everything. He's been, you know, he went to the house lately and he was, the law intervened. He was told not to do that because everything he has to go through the law. If he has to come to the house, he must go through his lawyer. He needs to ask permission. The court of law is now in control. Everything right now is subjudiced, so meaning it's in, maybe it's in the courts, it's there. Though yeah, they've not come to a conclusive decision on the case. They've not even started the hearing. It will be heard in camera anyways, but however, you know, it's there, you know, it's the one delaying. Now, do I support the fact that he's been served this? Yes, I do. Why do I support this? I know some of you wrote something on the platform that, I hope May will not go and beg later. I'm going to be begging my people. I do not understand why anyone's mental state will be used as a bait to keep a man. So I will sacrifice my mental state because I want to bear Mrs. Your Edochie. I will. No, I won't. I will never. Because I want to be a Mrs. I will sacrifice. I have sacrificed. You all know this lady, she's endured. In fact, when they say she's incredibly stoic, I accept. A calm, cool, collected attitude towards everything that has been happening, I can't phantom it. I don't think I can imagine any woman better than that. She has tried. She's been calm. In fact, there are shenanigans on the social media. Oh my God. No woman, only few will take it. And she's done so. Yeah? Then it led to the loss of a child. I am not saying Yo took the life of his child. It could be the Lord's doing. Only God knows the truth. It could be according to what they have allegation. You know, the aggregation. It could be. I don't know. But with that much suffering, long suffering from that lady, everything y'all have done to that lady after then, does she still deserve for us to tell her, be patient? I don't think so. Because a lot of times we have to always put ourselves in other people's situation. I know many of us can't take in too much like she has done. But we should be able to applaud her for the fact that she's taking this much. God forbid. If anything happens to her, God forbid, in the nearest future, and anybody that wish that lady bad, back to sender. Just like we that are wishing her well. Anybody that wish us bad, back to your head. Yeah? If anything terrible happens to that lady, we will be the same people to say, oh, when that one happened, isn't that enough for her to run for her life? Because she wants her to become, she wants to continually become Mrs. Odogu. She stayed on, or we supported her to stay on. No. I think the way everybody left her to make her decision, she made her decision. She chose that she's had enough and she's got to leave. This is the final straw that broke the camel's back. I'm done. And when she's done, I think the only thing that we, as women and as people that love her, can do is to support her wish. We never know. They can still reconcile down the line. That is left to God. That is left to faith and faith. That's none of our own doing. But for now, what this guy is doing, she needs to extract herself. She needs to cut off herself from the man. Let him go and solve his problem. Where he came across Juju and he got himself in this shit, he should go and solve it. If they finish him in the course of it, that is left for the Edochie's family to deal with. I've heard a story before that a woman like May had her husband, and another woman like Juju came into their life, a strange woman. And in the process of doing so, the woman was told to stay with her husband. Don't leave your husband, though. I would say the same to every woman. I'm one of the people that always say, don't ever leave your husband, though, for a side chico, for brother, for kodo, for kokobasa, shasun. I'm one of them. Because I'm never where marriage is broken. As in, I'm always where it is, where they tie the knot. I don't support divorce. But when it involves domestic violence, especially, I will support you. But when it's adultery, trust me, I'm one of the people that will say, forgive him, as long as it doesn't repeat itself. So this woman had supporters telling her, oh, don't leave your husband, don't do it. This strange woman will go, this strange, unknown to her. It's just like this kind of thing. Exactly. The fact is similar, only name differs. The next thing was the other woman. The husband went to this lady's house, the wife's house, the adulterer now. Went to her house. She gave something that has to do with poison. And he would normally come home. And when he got home, she also fed her husband, the wife now. My people, in the end, this man died. It was time that he ate and he was food poisoned. She went to jail for it. She was the one accused. It was later on God vindicated her. Whilst in jail, that was when, however way it all came out, the truth came out, but she had already started, she lost her husband. She was already in jail for maybe, I think, 5 or 6 years before the truth came out. But many things had gone so wrong and bad. When these men are going everywhere to go and destroy their lives, entering the cages and into these women, you don't know the intention of the other woman. You don't know what plans these women have for your husband. You don't know. Innocently, the husband came home and she fed her husband, which is the normal thing. The man ate, but he died. Said vomiting blood in the night, in the course of the night. Eventually, it was discovered that it was food poison. Who gave who gave food. He ate here. But she was the one. Stories came up later. Truth came up. But she had already gone to jail. This is not Yoruba film. It's a true life experience. You don't know the kind of person Juju is. So if May continues to stay, remember, we learned that the loss of Kambili Chuku, they told us is that it is May that intended to take the life of Juju's child, and the whole thing turned and fell on her head. Do you think that thing is true? I don't believe. Do you think it's true? I don't believe. It's possible to change the narrative. It's possible to lie on her, on May. Do you make sense from what I'm saying? Yes. If you don't, maybe try and sit down and have a rethink of all the stories they have been feeding us with since the beginning of this their controversial relationship, as in Juju's relationship with Yor. Thank you, Tokubo Bakre. God bless you. Do you understand? So it is a situation that May, I thank God for one thing. It is not like she jumped. Oh, from beginning like this. In fact, she lost a child in the period and during the time, and in her will to remain calm and hope that her husband regain his senses, she lost a child. That's too much of a sacrifice. That is too much of a sacrifice. I don't think many of us can stand that. She tried. If there's anything like long suffering, I think that is a typical example of a woman that understands what long suffering is. So she chose herself to go ahead and fight for divorce against this man. That after the loss of a child became worse. We expected to see a sober man. Shortly after the loss of their child, he became, a public nuisance on our cyberspace. The matter deteriorated. They are even thinking, probably they took his senses and put it inside a bottle. But who cares? That is for his family to deal with. I'm sorry to say that. That is for his father and his mom to deal with. May needs to cut the cord and try and so that, God forbid anything happens to you, they will know where it is coming from. But if Yor is still with May and Judy is still doing what she's doing, they may plan anything bad towards Yor, and Yor will be sleeping with May in the house. They will lie on May that May did this to Yor. So let that lady, let her take a walk. I support her intention. Let Yor go and solve his problem. Wherever they tied him to, let God help him there. So, I would advise Yor to try his best and go and start the divorce process. Because the poor lady, May, she has tried. Where she's stopping, where she stopped, or she stopped, Judy should carry it from there. She has tried. I support May with my whole heart as a woman. I wouldn't even do as much as she did. In fact, she's worthy of emulation. She's a great example for many of us. I support her seriously to take a walk and let y'all go and resolve his problem. If he ever comes out from it, good for him. If God says he will still be with May, good for them. But for now, for May and the protection of her children, I think she should take a walk. So that is that area. Then in the area of divorce, petition or lawsuit, 100 million against Judy. If Judy is not aware, we have a speaker on the media. He's been sued before too for that. Maybe you should go and seek advice from him. Daddy Freeze. He's had that situation with his wife, where the husband to the wife sued him for adultery. And it was because I think the divorce process took a long time. And he had the wife to the guy already started bearing kids or so. And then the man sued him for adultery. Ask him if he paid for damages. Go and ask. But I think he did. So there's a law like that in Nigeria. They can sue you, Judy. It is only in the area of Judy, the man, and the woman, as in y'all and May, that we don't hear in our own jurisdiction, we don't sue for that anymore. This is because since 2022, we use common law here, which is UK law. There's a law now. We deal more on no fault divorce, where nobody is apportioned any blame. However, if the divorce goes through, basically it's always on irreconcilable differences. Definitely, I know that the divorce will surely be granted for me. I can say that. It wouldn't take long. Yeah. Because, you know, May and Judy and y'all have displayed a lot of shenanigans, and, you know, they have been they have been doing skits, they have been traumatizing, and they have been a nuisance on our cyberspace for some time. And nobody's blind to that. It's enough proof to the court of law. In fact, they have always also told us that they are married, which, you know, that is bigamy. Except they did it traditionally. Do you understand? Which they are not meant to be. They are not meant to do that. He's legally married. He's not meant to. He can't be married to somebody else, except the divorce is true. So all that again will be put into consideration. But the most important people that will matter a lot in this case are the children, in the best interest of the children. So in the best interest of the children is what the court will look at. Then they will now start to look at all this story that we learned that y'all is not ready to sign divorce and blah, blah, blah. They will take all his money. No. When you go to the court of law, they will look into everything, and then they will look at your income, look at the wife's income. They will look at many things. First will be the children in the interest. Then they will look at many things. Your income, her income. They will look at how they are going to share the things. Okay, why are you dodging? You are not going to be with her anymore. So do you expect it that they won't share things? They will definitely share things. And obviously, whatever you make in the nearest future, because she has children for you, and because of what the divorce, they will look if there will be things again you will be paying. You will pay child support, yeah? And then you will be paying, what do they call this? The alimony. It is only, pray May sees another man. If she marries somebody else now, you are through, you are done. You won't pay all those things. Because at the end of the day, though they do not apportion blame anymore, do you understand? There's in this jurisdiction, I don't know about Nigeria, but many things will be put into consideration before the finances are shared, the properties and the assets are shared. The story you told the world is that they've already shared it and they told you to sign. That is a lie. There is no country, except I'm wrong. Co-counsels, you people that are practicing in Nigeria, do they share it? Because in America, I know no fault divorce is also it's still in play. It's in play in California, but I don't know the other states. You know, every jurisdiction with their own. You know, but in Nigeria, what is it like? Is it true that they will divide everything and write it out and send it to the person that is meant to? No. The reason why they are saying you should come in for divorce, you must have a hearing. They will hear from both sides. The hearing starts in camera in the family law courts. So I think in here they hear it in high courts and in circuit courts here. I don't know about Nigeria, which courts that they hear divorce cases. We hear it here in high courts and in circuit courts. In fact, if you go personally to file for divorce, as you know, as a woman or as a man, it's always like it's going to be expensive, because eventually, you know, it will involve lawyers. As you know, I trust Falana, they will do this lady's case very well, and I trust them. They will do it very well with their full chest. You understand? But if you both do it amicably and go and file, it will be cheaper. You know, and file for divorce. You have to divorce her. If she's asking for divorce, you have to divorce her, because see how you and Judy, you people are behaving. In fact, Judy is acting like someone that I don't understand. She's just pushing you that she wants to see your end. She just wants to finish you. I don't understand you. I don't get it. How you will allow a woman to do your life like that? The only thing that is still reasonable on you is your voice, that you are a man. Every other thing is not normal. That's all the girl, they push you. They push you. Is it for her to come and be saying, oh, that girl, and you say, yeah, that girl, you have, I don't understand. You don't want to divorce. Are you afraid of divorcing, or are you afraid of what you are going to lose? Because many of those things gone, what you really want to tell us that you are going to lose? Maybe you've told Judy that you have a lot. What really do you have? Just divorce that girl. Let her go away. So that if they want to do anything to you, let her just be free. Now, don't accuse her of many things. The lady is not talking. She's not even ready to talk. She know they talk. Make you not allow her go in peace with what is left with her. Then you and Judy continue. At least you are having viewers and you are making money from all the nonsense you people are doing on social media. Cool. Why do you want to hold her bound? Like in bondage. Let her go. Let her go. Even if people are saying Juju wants to see the end of Queen May's marriage, let her see it. In fact, it's Akpole. You see, it's all this way. If she sees it, please, what again? Let her see it. So May should continue to endure this kind of thing from you and Judy, because we don't want Judy to see the end of the marriage. Let her see it. Didn't Stella, Damascus, see the end of Doris, Simon, and what's her name? What's his name? Daniel's marriage. I beg. What is her own gain? What happened? Not be 3 days ago. She got her, tell us now for YouTube self. She said, get her own letter. There's nothing coming for up that grand no they take. Hey, we never hear this one before. I bet we just they take and potty ourselves. That lady, if many of us know her personally, we will know that she's only trying. Let Juju see it. And let us, we, all online in-laws, let us be looking. Do we have any power? No. We get power, take stop Stella Damascus then. We don't get power, take stop her now. But when it was time for God to stop it, God stopped it. They say God give you sentence. We say you want appeal. I bet where you want carry your appeal to? Where Stella won't carry her appeal to? Can't you see that Daniel is married now? Married not even to Doris now, to another person. Let us see it. As long as it will pain me, because I know her reason for staying this long is the love she has for this man. But when a man don't appreciate you, or he's gotten himself into shit, and the shit is affecting his brain, he's not in the world anymore, now only his body with the sea, ain't nothing you can do about it. You don't want to risk your own life and your children's life to save a man that is somewhere you don't know. Let us see it. Let us see it. In the end, we never know. We never know. What if one person come and marry me now? Far better than you. And may not even want to marry again. Just Doris till tomorrow. She born. Now only that pikin she born. Only that boy. Only that boy. But she and her boy now, if you see them, the bonding is fantastic. She lived her life for that her son. And now Stella cousin when she not born past that boy. Because after they did what they did to her, that lady's life crumbled like this. She needed to start picking her bits and pieces here again and started to build a ladder again. It took her a long time. In the end, God, she know they feel Nigeria. She couldn't do it. She needed to relocate to America just to be closer to her son. And you people think that God doesn't fight battles? God fights battles. But a lot would have probably ruined. But thank God, Doris is alive to bond with her child. Can anybody wake Kimberly up from anywhere? Please, let Juju, please, I beg. That thing that you want to see, make sure you destroy the marriage. If you don't destroy it, you'll not be Juju. Try and destroy it. May not get power. Her own power, I pray she can have sense to know. Let her leave the matter to God. Let her leave it to God. I have never seen when God of vengeance revenges on your behalf and you yourself gonna go pity the person. I have never seen. I have searched to and fro. I have never seen. It may take time, but it's to human eyes, but to God, but everybody will be served, including me talking, analyzing the issue. According to the work of our hand, on this earth, we will be served. I'm only praying that every mother and father, we should stay around to be served what we sow into the world, be it good or bad. Because our poor children are innocent. They know nothing. Many kids, many people are suffering. What they are going through is as a result of what their mothers and their fathers did to people, to the world. I just pray, all of us, including me, let me stay around. King Jere show me. And that's what exactly will happen to everybody. Please, Juju, I beg you, make sure you see the end of this marriage. If that's your intention, just make sure you accomplish it. The rest is in God's hands. So, that is my own, as I've seen this matter, and the lawsuit in the area of 100 million, when I've told her the best person, because always good to go and learn, she should go and talk to Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze will advise her. But I know that Daddy Freeze paid the money. How you will pay? Maybe you will enter a plea, or you understand. But in Nigeria, they sue for adultery. Because he's not yet divorced. They call on herself. husband and you are sleeping with a married man. He's still with, they are still married, and it's not even now. It's your case that is causing the divorce. It is your case, Juju, because me talker, he say no, they do polygamy. You say la, odogo taco, odogo, you know, Barney. You know they do Barney, they jump up, they say odogo kita, odogo wada. You understand? That one is not even my business. That one not concern me. That one, all that rubbish is for the Edochie family to deal with. It's not that one is none of my business. The part that we are interested in is the what can we as married women, what are we able to learn from all this controversy and from all the rubbish you are doing on the media. We are able to learn that some women are so desperate that they do not care who they step on. They do not care who they destroy. They do not care what happens to their fellow woman. They do not even care how people look at the man that is also useless, destroying his home, his children, to be with them. They don't care. We are learning. We are learning. And this kind of case is what I like to talk on, because we will be showing it to men. Come and see. Come and see. Daniel, wherever you are now, you can see how life is. In the end, you serve them notice on the social media. Now for you to they go here say you don't divorce. Do you understand? I hope you are seeing. How do you people, your life, how does it end up? Daniel, I think that's your wife number 3 now. If they want to back you up now, they say, some people lori oko, some people, but it's not, if you don't have ori oko, that's not the problem. It's that you are making another woman sad. Just because you must be with a man. That's the problem. I have said it before, and I will repeat it. There are many men, but you choose to be with the one with another woman. There are men. There are men. If Stella had wanted to be with a man, the time she met Daniel, who is an American citizen, she can be with a man. Ask me. She can choose a man that is not an American citizen, that is just in Nigeria, maybe not yet rich, suffer with him. Her sister-in-law, former sister-in-law, Wumi Obe, she suffer with the man that she's with. The younger sister to Jaye Aboderin, she was married to the Aboderin family. Stella, if people remember, the guy, Wumi Obe, that I'll be looking at the two of them, they will be carrying each other up and down. I say, this struggle is deep. But see them today. Look at them today. You will admire them. They will wear things together. You will be wondering, where will this help? Because she, Wumi, she's from a rich home. I think the guy, I don't know what kind of background he had, but I knew that she was she was a supporter. Why can't you go and get your own man? Where we know, maybe one from humble beginning, and go and struggle with him. Why is he always the one that are done? Let him and snatch the one that are okay. Why can't you go and get them where they were when the woman you are starting from too got them? Can't you go and do surulere? Why is it the Olorun show go men? Let him and snatch. Why don't we hear scandals of will you snatch a mad person, oh, you snatch a bricklayer, oh, you snatch a vulcanizer, oh? Why is it always the rich men, the men doing well? Lẹ́yìn máa ń rí snatch. Lẹ́yìn máa ń rí sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe you not be hearing men along with the man is not man is not meant for only a woman. Men are adulterous in nation. Why can't you go and get your own single man that is struggling, that is suffering? hear many of these women, they will tell you they started from the scratch with this so-called men. You people are saying, men alone, mama shebe pe nu yin ni kini bayi, then mama shebe ento ni kini lenu. Go and struggle with your own men. Kawa know when we see your story that touch the heart, we will help you join us. Lagbaja struggle with her husband. Oh, leave her husband. No. Why is it always the men that are made? Man is adulterous in nation. Man is very popular man in nation. You just be hearing different useless principle and terms and Oyibo and English. You understand? So please, they are men. They are men. I know men, single guys looking for wives, but they don't have money. They don't have money. Some of them never even know as they want chop. Go and marry those ones. Go and be with them. Struggle with them. When you struggle with them, then a time will come, you too, you'll be able to use your hand. All these people we are talking about, they started from the scratch with their men. Before, did you think that voice that y'all has, we did not know the voice? Do you notice he's saying, yeah, not to Barry White voice before? Who knew that he had Barry White voice? It was after he said maturing, he said eating. Before it was a chicken. Before he became a lion, now God returned him back to, it's now a chicken. When before his voice was before he started becoming, that's how it is now. When he was still doing, your male was with him. Before the voice became, he became finished now. You now came and said, dog, you're not doing confused, okay, barely fancy. Dog. That's not right. Why the Obasi is there now, Judy? Obasi is there. Obasi is there. Is he not a man? The man still loves you. Why not go back to him? But that's none of our business. We don't even care about that. The one that we care about is, you may, please, do the needful. Carry your bag. Leave this guy. Let him go and sort his problem out. Wherever they tidy, if they tidy anywhere, let Pet Edochie and the wife, let them deal with the issue. You, please, protect your children. Ojú tó bá máa bá ní kalẹ̀, kò kí ń tààrọ̀ ṣòpin. Ikú tó bá pọ̀jù gbẹ̀ ni, òwe ló ń pa fún ni. I wish I can say that thing in English. All these things that you just see, it could be just sign for you to know, pé run. Please, carry yourself and your children from let him go and sort whatever he has with Judy. He be told DC. Let him go and sort out himself. And let go. And Judy, you go and sign. And go and do court hearing. Let them settle you people's case amicably. And go and stay with Juju. It is well with you people. Enough signs to run safe. Enough. It's enough. It's enough. So court class, I said courtroom. Let me try and say bye to Instagram. Bye bye guys. Please don't forget to patronize K Money Signatures, okay? I love you people. So tomorrow, I don't know if I will try, because I have a true life story tomorrow that someone that I'm going to allow her talk. She will narrate it herself. It's going to be regarding because there are some things she said she doesn't agree with me on my own belief on dating married men, but she is having relationships with married men, and she has, for herself, she believes there are good reasons, and she wants to let us know the reason. So tomorrow we'll be listening to her by the grace of God. So thank you so much for today's session. Good night. Thank you, Ify baby darling. Good night, everybody. Good night, Facebook. I love you all. And so tomorrow, by the grace of Zafi, good night, my darling. Good night. Okay. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, we'll talk about it. I'll play her, you listen to her. It's a true life story, and you see how it is by the grace of God. Bye bye, Instagram. Love you all. Bye. Okay, so that's tomorrow go sweet. Yeah, this is so standard. Love you, Sister Lola. God bless you. So tomorrow, by the grace of God, I will be bringing it on board. Then we'll listen to it. You know, our own reasons for dating married men. You know, she will explain to us personally. Then we would Aramide Mayogo, thank you, my darling sister. Mwah, love you all. Okay, so we will listen, and we can analyze on our own. Good night, everyone. Good night, Nancy. Mwah, Nancy, make she prepare, because they go curse her tired too. No, never know. No, people may not curse her, because some people will be here that are experiencing the same thing. So you know, you don't have to say I'm happy. It may be, no, you never know. Nancy Ozebe, you never know. Being Adelaja, she's one of us on the platform, actually, but you know, no name disclosed, because it's true life, you know, story. You know, Olubumi or Nokoyo, bye bye. I can't wait for tomorrow. Yes, we can't wait. Uche, Kachifono, one name, Anago. God bless you, people. Labam bam, sweetie. How are you, darling? Good night, Sister Folasha. They have been thinking, where are you people? Good night, darlings. Good night, love yous. Bye, 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 bye. Zafi, Instagram. People are quiet, nice. Yes, analysis is to see other side. I will support her. Yes, Beshi, exactly. You have to support. If you think what she's saying makes sense, just support her and everything. Keeping her anonymous, yes, anonymous, because she's part of us. She's one of us here, you know, permanent. She's one of the owners of the courtroom. Okay, so, okay, bye. Good night. Love you. Mwah, love you too. Love you. Till tomorrow, Nancy, darling. Good night. Good night.